Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
It's time once again, Larson, to, man, we've been doing this for a long time. It's our charge, if you will, to monitor and police the internet wrestling community for silly takes and awful tweets.
I guess if we must.
Yeah, you know what, man? It's not an easy job. I'm not saying that it's something I even want to do, but we have to do it.
We don't have to. We're our bosses. We can decide what we want to do.
The Lord himself has come down upon thee and told thee, hey, thee, y'all need to watch these stupid tweets here.
I didn't get that memo.
First up. So here's what we do. We're not going to name these people because we're not here to shame people, Larson. So I feel like this first one, we can actually name them. Because
Says here, Darby Allin.
Well, hold on. No, get your eyes checked, old man. It says Darby Allin, and it's the avatar is a great. Remember when he was on that TLC show or whatever it is? Yeah. Silly dating stories, and he had sex and bees or something like that.
The bees stung him and attacked him.
Got like one stinger and then another stinger.
Yeah. So, dude, out of the two of us, you do a better Darby Allin impression than I do. Yeah, there you go. Get into it. You got to get into it. That sounds like when he was with the bees, man. I'll be honest.
I know. Here we go. All right, I'll try. Hold on, let me get a drink of water here.
Yeah, do your vocal exercises, please.
AEW gets nuked for a mediocre pay-per-view. WWE gets pass. Sorry. WWE gets the pass for another absolute garbage PLE. Never change, ICW.
Oh, you sound so angsty, Darby Allin.
I'm trying to do the pose and ask the still there.
It's just right there, yeah. Why does he sound so angsty? This tweet is so angsty. AEW gets nuked for a mediocre pay-per-view. Wait, hold on a second. If Darby Allin here is an AEW fan, is he admitting that last pay-per-view is mediocre?
Full Gear, I believe so.
Wow.
I mean, that's what Dave said. So I've seen this sentiment. There's two things going around wrestling social media these days. Is this?
You're the new Twitter aficionado because you still have a Twitter account. I had to create a new one to get some of these.
I don't know why. I still have it. Yeah, that's two things going around. Is that Survivor Series was garbage.
Okay.
And there's this whole argument going on separate from that Will Ospreay is better than Randy Orton.
What? Wait, I'm not even laughing at the idea. I'm laughing that sentiment is out. See, I am so unaware of like what's going on because I got rid of my Twitter. Wait, so there's an argument going around that Randy Orton is better than Will Ospreay.
Yeah, there's all sorts of debates. People are breaking it down like in their own going in raw math.
What?
In-ring, promo, legacy, that kind of stuff.
Oh my dude, can that be a video that we do?
Sure.
I'm trying to boost our clicks here at Friendo Club.
Yeah.
I want to set new records in the 2025 for Friendo Club.
Let's do it.
Randy Orton and Will Ospreay. That's the next video we're doing, Larson.
Maybe we should repackage Numbers Don't Lie rather than analyzing one wrestler. We compare two wrestlers.
Wow. Oh,
That's
I love that idea.
Anyways,
first episode's coming up tomorrow. Yeah.
Let's get back to this to Darby here.
Look at you do that with precision. I like that.
So he admits that Full Gear.
Can you please make that? I'm going to send you that still of you doing that. That needs to be on your Twitter profile.
Sure. So Darby here says AEW Full Gear mediocre pay-per-view. That seems to be popular sentiment.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily one I disagree with either. It wasn't AEW's finest effort.
It was what it was.
Tepid take there.
Yeah.
But WWE gets the pass for another absolute garbage PLE. I didn't necessarily think Survivor Series was garbage, but I see a lot of people also saying that it was garbage.
Wow. Okay. So sounds like they're getting nuked also.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like much of a pass for that premium live event.
No, Darby Allin here maybe needs to broaden.
Yeah.
Maybe their feed is too curated.
That could be. Maybe curate less. That could be. I don't know. You know what? I gave a pass to both of them. I thought they were both
fine shows.
Entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, they were fine.
Let's move on to a Survivor Series take here. This one we won't name because, I don't know, there's no need to. This one has a video of Rhea Ripley taking baseball bat shots from Liv Morgan. All right.
Yeah.
Even prime John Cena and Hulk Hogan would have been...
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
What voice is that? You're trying to do witness protection?
Yeah, I'm doing it because we're not naming this person.
You got to go deeper.
Okay, I'll try. Even prime John Cena and Hulk Hogan would have been too embarrassed to take several blows from a baseball bat and get straight back up. she might as well be billed as Rhea John Hogan Ripley from now on because this is getting ludicrous. It's getting ludicrous, people. Hashtag facepalm emoji.
Facepalm emoji. That was good.
That was not easy. So did you think it was ludicrous? Well, the number one, the premise of this question is that Hulk Hogan would have been too embarrassed to do anything. Which I think you and I both know is grade A bullshit.
Absolute grade A bullshit, brother.
Yeah. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure Hogan has taken things like that in the past. Hasn't he taken Sting baseball bat hits and gotten back up?
Probably.
Apparently
the only thing that Hogan can't get back up from is a flashbulb.
Pictures are so. Oh my God! What was that?
The sudden flash blindness would probably.
That seems to be the one kind of thing that he is not impervious to. Everything else.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He hulks out. So yeah, don't say Hogan be too embarrassed to do that because that's absolute nonsense.
John Cena, come on, man. Dude's a Make-A-Wish guy. How is he supposed to be inspirational if he's not getting back up from all sorts of crazy shit?
Exactly.
I think he earned it. I think Rhea Ripley earned it too because she's great.
She is great.
All right, man. This next one, I'm not going to name the person, but Larson, I do feel the need to try to properly get the tone of voice down correctly. And maybe, I don't know, maybe people can extrapolate.
You know, they might have to reach, but maybe they could extrapolate. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, obviously, I don't think witness protection voice would be necessary in this instance.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do my best to try to echo the sentiment because I think if I do the voice, we might get a better understanding of where this person's coming from.
I agree with that. I agree.
What an unbelievable stream tonight. You guys show up every week constantly. Our numbers are the best they've ever been in 5 years covering AEW. Why? Because you know we bring the truth. We don't sugarcoat anything, and we genuinely want it to better. You all feel the same way. That's why you join us. This is the worst AEW has ever been.
Hold on.
Yes.
Try to use that voice, but use the cadence of Scorpio Sky when he was at SCU.
This is the worst AEW has ever been. Ever. No change in sight. Clueless isn't good enough of a word to describe them. We have now ventured into WWE Raw 2019 Vince era with Dynamite. I urge you all to not buy the pay-per-view. Don't give them your money.
Don't
give them anything until things get better. They don't deserve. Speak with your wallets. They need to. Boy, I feel like a politician right now, Larson.
They need like Frank Costanza was running for city council.
They need to really feel it where it hurts. And I hope people speak with their hands or with their hard-earned money and stop supporting the absolute garbage. We are being saved. Wow. I felt inspired. I felt inspired doing this.
I have no idea who this tweet is from, though. I'm at a loss to name the individual.
I think people might get the idea who this is by the garbage line. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, hey, good for this, but a lot of people do tune into this person.
Yeah.
I'm curious, though, because we don't have the numbers yet, if this person was able to counter the strength of Big Boom AJ and Big's Justice.
That's a good question. I don't know.
If the pay-per-view buys for Full Gear are going to plummet. Tony Khan said they should be better than Wrestle Dream, which I looked this up. I actually purchased using the company card, a WrestleNomics.
I'm happy to support WrestleNomics. They do great work.
I'm actually sad I didn't. I used my own, and I didn't realize I was on the company Patreon. But, hey, a gift from me to you, Larson. Happy Christmas. You get a WrestleNomics subscription now. Because I was looking for the pay-per-view numbers. And, yeah, dude, look, year over year, with the exception of Revolution, AEW numbers are down.
Win again!
No. They lose again. They lose again.
Ooh.
So we'll see. We'll see if this is a big battle between this wrestling podcaster and the Costco guys.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I don't know if this information is available in WrestleNomics, and if not, then just use your best assuming powers, all right?
Okay.
Who has a broader reach? The individual who tweeted this?
Oh.
Or
the Costco guys?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. The Costco guys in this situation bring the boom. This wrestling podcaster gets a doom. However, Larson, I do have some bad news.
Huh.
When it comes to this wrestling podcaster versus us, We get the doom.
Yeah, that wrestling podcaster wins again.
You know what, man? There's something to be said about being loud and angry, Larson.
I guess so.
Let's move on to this one. And I feel comfortable naming this particular, the author of this tweet, because they've never really exposed their names. It's WrestleVotes, who, I'll be honest, we have relied on in the past to bring you some information. But this tweet here, there's something in it kind of sketch. WrestleVotes said this, and this was on the night of Survivor Series. Tonight marked the, quote, unofficial start of the most important and unpredictable stretch in WWE history. Over the next 140 days, the return of Saturday night's main event, Raw's Netflix debut, a second Saturday night's main event on NBC, a dome-sized Rumble, the Chamber at Skydome, and both nights of WrestleMania 41. So if Survivor Series felt somewhat underwhelming to you, it was likely by design? Wait a second. WWE...
They intentionally booked a garbage pay-per-view, huh?
They crafted pure garbage because they don't want Survivor Series to overshadow all of that which they named.
You know, I wonder if this is just kind of...
Poorly worded?
Yeah.
Missing sort of the actual intent.
In that
maybe.
they don't want to put everything that they could on Survivor Series because they got a lot of important events coming forward. But they want to spread it all out.
So it wasn't by design that it was, in some IWC estimation, garbage.
Well, use the right voice for that when you say that word.
Garbage!
Thank you.
It was. It was. Hey, we're holding back on the good stuff because we got so much good stuff coming up.
Well, here's Survivor Series. War Games sells itself on the War Games matches almost exclusively at this juncture.
It's got 2 cages.
2 rings, too.
Yeah.
10 participants. Across both, or in each match, so 20.
Yeah, 20.
Across
Maybe.
both matches. So
See.
That sells the show right there, so they don't have to have Cody defend the title. They can do that Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Makes sense.
I think that's what this. If I'm giving WrestleVotes here the benefit of the doubt, I think that's what is trying to be said here.
All right. Well, we're going to give WrestleVotes the benefit of the doubt because I want to move on to Dave Meltzer, those other guys. And I don't necessarily take issue with Dave Meltzer here on. I think this is from radio. But because like trying to transcribe the radio stuff is hilarious. So this is what Dave had to say about not there being no blood in WWE War Games this year. He said this. I know some people complained about that actually because there was no blood in the War Games.
Is that you trying to do Dave?
Yeah, I'm trying. And since they do blood, I kind of get that one because it's like, if you know that I'm not doing a good Dave right now.
Yeah, where you lost it. You used to be able to do a good Dave.
I can't bring Dave, but if I'm out like in my car on a walk, I do a killer Dave.
That's what you say.
Because it's like if you know that they've never been doing blood and you complain that they're not doing the blood, as people used to do in the War Games or in cage matches when Vince was in charge and there was a no blood policy, I was like, you already know there's a no blood policy. Don't complain about it. It is what it is. But now the fact is it's not a no blood policy and they did have a War Games and they did have no blood. And so to me, you did have the mental right to expect blood in a War Games match. You have the mental right. You have every mental right, Larson, to expect blood out of War Games this year, and they did not deliver. I'm surprised at those vicious toolbox shots that CM Punk was doling out.
Yeah.
Didn't just, cave in skulls and whatnot.
With the power of the force with which he was doling out those shots should be instant.
Should have been Mortal Kombat levels of blood right there.
Yeah,
I have every mental right to believe that.
You have every mental right to believe that, Steve. I agree.
All right, let's move on to this one, to the Padawan to the Wrestling Observer, Brian Alvarez. Is he going to ever take over as the Wrestling Observer? Dave Meltzer's in phenomenal shape. I don't see him retiring anytime soon.
Yeah. Meltzer's jacked.
He is he's super jacked.
I saw him at the first StarCast go down the stairs of the gym with a really tight T-shirt on.
Oh, wow.
There's muscles everywhere. He had his grips on. He's ready to probably do some deadlifts.
Did the saxophone?
At the hotel gym. I don't know if they're going to have a barbell at the hotel gym. But anyway.
Did the saxophone bit from Careless Whisper start playing when you saw him?
I mean, there was other music playing at the hotel, so I don't recall.
This is what Brian Alvarez said. I'm curious about this one. Will Ospreay had such an aura when he showed up in AEW. It's gone now. He's a very special wrestler, but he does not feel like a bigger star than the other people on the roster because of the way he's been booked. Agree or disagree, Larson? Is the aura of
I
Will
feel like there's
Ospreay.
like a handful of people on the AEW roster that still have aura, and I would say Will Ospreay's still one of them.
I think the dude's got aura. Here's my thing. When he showed up in AEW, wasn't he wearing like sweatpants?
He always wears sweatpants.
He always wears sweatpants. Like, I don't think the aura is like, I actually appreciate that the dude is like, what has he lost, like 2 matches in his entire, like, to Swerve and Fletcher?
Three. He's lost to MJF.
Yeah, he wrestles a lot. And his losses have been, I don't know, I honest to God don't remember the MJF one. But,
Or
I
he
do
lost
remember.
to
Yeah,
MJF
it's the U.S.
and then
title.
won
The
the
U.S.
international
title.
title back. It was the U.S.
That's
title
right.
thing
Okay.
that MJF
Yeah, and then he won it right back. Yeah.
Yeah, won it right back.
Yeah, that was to set up the big match.
Yeah.
And MJF is a big deal. He's former world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no problem with that. I think the aura is still there.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah, he's still a deal. I think that he could be the guy. He's going to be world champion within the next 12 months. I kind of think, or whenever they go back to, like, if they do next time they do a stadium show in London. Oh, that's going to happen. But I don't think he should have been world champion by now. If that's what they mean, 3 losses, like that's it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know what the huge deal here is from Alvarez.
Also, he's asking who's going to Vancouver for Survivor Series. He's going to do a travel log for X subscribers. Are you subscribed to Brian Alvarez on X?
I don't subscribe to anybody on Twitter, brother.
You don't pay to get Brian Alvarez's travel logs?
I have a great idea.
You know, I will say that the production value might be decent because his shot on Wrestling Observer Radio is really well lit.
It is really well lit.
It's framed well. It's got a good depth of field to it, whereas you can tell
really
Dave's
warm.
still using the camera on his laptop.
You know, I know you can't see this because our Zoom call's on a different one, but when you actually watch this video back, which I know you will, I've expanded the depth of field on my shit by closing my aperture and increasing the gain.
Oh.
And so, like, you can see, like, the CM Punk title.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. I paid a bunch of money for this thing. People are going to goddamn see this because you know why? Tax write-off. Anyways.
They can't tax you if you spend the money for work stuff.
You should open up subscriptions to travel logs on X.
That would involve doing things on X, and that's what I...
Once
In any second, I could decide, fuck this place and leave.
You're done. Come on. How can I sell you on going to Blue Sky like me? More shots of Dave Meltzer with a tight T-shirt on?
I don't know.
Well, maybe. Okay. All right. I'll see what I can do about that. Oh, man. Anyways, so yeah, that's going to do it for us reacting to the silliness of the IWC. We'll see you guys around next time, I guess.
Yeah, whenever that is. Goodbye.
Dun, 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 dun.